the ultimate problem with Calvinism, hard 5-point Calvinism, in my view, is it makes the world a sham because we really don't have a free choice, but God is telling us that we ought to choose him when we can't choose him because he hasn't chosen us at all. And secondly, it makes God the author of evil. In fact, let me give you a debate that took place 40 years ago at Dallas Theological Seminary. It was between Norman Geisler, my mentor, and a guy by the name of John Gerstner. And at one point, Geisler turned to Gerstner and he said, does man have free will? And Gerstner said, yes, man has free will to do what he desires, but God gives him the desire of his heart. So Geisler said, who gave Adam the desire to sin? And Gerstner said, mystery. And Geisler said, contradiction.
So Frank seems to think that is convincing, which by any means is not convincing. If anyone is to deny that Christianity needs to have at the heart of its theology mystery, then we would have to just say they're wrong. There are a number of mysteries at the heart of the Christian faith, including doctrines like the Trinity, where God is one being, but also three person. Where Frank says mystery is a bad thing or that it's a contradiction, we would actually say that the Christian faith has place for mystery, and actually mystery is needed in Christian theology. And in regards to certain core doctrines or important doctrines, where mystery is removed, that's usually actually where heresy comes about. And so we could just even look to doctrines such as the Trinity or the doctrine of Christ, where at the heart of each of those doctrines is a profound mystery. And so this would just be another example of Frank kind of not really engaging with the depths and the rigor of the Calvinist argument. He kind of just appeals to like flashy, fun statements, but he's not actually really engaging with what the Calvinist is saying, which ultimately is that we do not understand how divine sovereignty and human responsibility go together. We just trust in the Lord by faith that it does go together.